cross-platform play. I'm not sure if there is or not.
Yeah. I've got the Xbox One X version. Because it came with my Xbox One X, so I have played the game. And I know firsthand that it's garbage. And I don't like trying to deal with other people while I'm playing. It's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't like communicate or properly or anything like that when they're playing with you. They'll just like one time I logged in and I was playing by myself for a little bit. And for some reason this guy, holy fuck, what just happened?
That's a good question.
This guy just, he didn't say a word to me. He just took off his armor at his box and then stood there in his in the de facto underwear that your player wears and followed me around and just stood there and stared at me. He never said anything. He never offered to help. He just stood and stared. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's fucking weird.
That's the typical stuff you run into in those games.
Yeah.
It's random weird people.
That's one of the reasons why I usually prefer to play more single player or co-op with a friend like you.
Yeah, dude, like it's a lot better anyway, playing it with a friend. I got the red key, so where's the red door? Oh, here we go.
But it's also they're also going back on their word and what they promised that this would be. Probably just because what it would be was a series of what it would be is like a series of bad design decisions led to what it is, and they realized that what they had wouldn't work.
So I hope too late.
Because when they sold it to us last year at E3, it was every single person you beat's going to be a real person, right?
That was a big draw they were pushing.
Yeah, that was one of the big draws they were pushing for this game, and they're doubling back on that, and they're like, you know what, fuck it.
It's time for some NPCs.
They're adding NPCs, and they made it a point to not only show that they're adding NPCs, but they're adding in the dialogue system that everybody liked in 3 and New Vegas. And they're adding in speech checks. They made sure to show that off. So it sounds like, hey, we're adding RPG elements
to the Fallout game.
And they said it's coming with a whole new storyline.
I knew that was a bridge. It's gonna be a gimmick of this campaign.
Oh, I just got blown up by my own fucking rocket because I just fired it and Lost Soul flew right in my face when I did.
Worst enemy in the series.
They're piss annoying. They really are.
I'm trapped. Okay, how do we get out?
God damn it. Yeah, so that's Fallout 76. Beyond, there was a lot of fucking mobile games at their show, like...
Oh god, don't get me started on one of them.
What, Commander Keen?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you for that bit. Like, have you ever played the original Commander Keen games at all?
Yeah, a little bit of the first one, yeah.
They're decent. They're not. They're not like amazingly good, like the like Super Mario Brothers 3 or Super Mario World or something. But they were decent little action platformers.
Yeah, they were really good for the time, especially given the state of PC games at the time. Especially platformers like that.
Yeah.
There's the exit, by the way. I'll just go through it.
Did you step on it?
Yep.
Or did I press that? Because I didn't even get the fucking blue key.
Okay, that's a nice way to start to level.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't realize it was going to take us to the same area. Oh, of course.
Yeah, but like, Commander Keen was a big part of a lot of people's childhood, because like, if you only gamed on PC in the early 90s, this was your platformer. And it was it's historically important too, because prior to that, parallax scrolling really wasn't possible on PC. So it's kind of the series that made side-scrolling platformers possible on consoles, which obviously would have been a huge technological innovation for mid Software. And it started off. They. I forgot what I was going to say about it. Oh well. But yeah, they announced a new Commander Keen, and it's a fucking mobile game. Fuck you for that, Bethesda.
It's also completely different from Commander Keen as well.
Yeah, it's not a platformer. Tom Hall, who was one of the creators of Commander Keen alongside John Carmack and John Romero, was like, this is not Commander Keen. He actually tweeted that out, and I'm like, thank you.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious.
And they focus so much on, like, the Elder Scrolls mobile games coming to Switch.
Oh, that's right.
They announced that like it was a big deal, like anybody wants to play a fucking mobile game on their home console. And from what I gathered, the Elder Scrolls mobile game Blades is about as mobile game as it gets. So you know, timers and microtransactions and shit.
Yeah, like that's what people like about Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Let me tell you. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yellow King.
This conference sucked. Can we be honest?
Yeah, it really did.
This is the worst one that Bethesda's ever had.
Because it's all the same. It's all the things we were expecting to see in the first place, and the new stuff that was announced was like either lackluster or just like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like expansions for games that are already out. Here's more game, and don't get me wrong, by far the best part of their conference was the Doom Eternal gameplay.
Oh yeah.
But we've already seen a lot of Doom Eternal gameplay. So is that really like how you want to end your show on something that we've already seen a lot of?
Yeah, yeah. First, gotta talk about their ESO expansions. I'm just like, oh, yawn.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of that, but I'm not, every conference, I gotta talk about ESO. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't. I love the Elder Scrolls, and I don't care. And God, the cinematic trailer that they showed for whatever ESO expansion it was fucking long. It went on.
Trend.
What?
Tends to be the trend with those things.
Yeah, I swear to God, it went on for like 5 minutes. Like, what are you doing, Bethesda?
And this game looks so great.
And CG trailers was kind of the name of the game for this. Like, what happened to we got a deep dive into a few games, right? But overall, we didn't get much. So it's like, what happened to getting a deep dive into games, like getting a lot of gameplay, showing off new features and all that kind of stuff? What happened to that?
Because I just want to see gameplay, honestly. Because I mean, the cinematic trailers don't represent the game at all, honestly.
Yeah, I think we've all been
doesn't get me
burned.
excited for a game seeing some pre-rendered cutscene play out.
Yeah, I think we've all been burned by cinematic trailers.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't get into the exit right now. I think we've all been burned by cinematic trailers at some point. So, I need more than that. Like, rarely ever is a cinematic trailer enough to impress me.
Probably not much else that Bethesda's this year.
Yeah, their show sucked. Microsoft wasn't bad.
Microsoft's that's the cream of the crop in terms of length and content. This year, anyway.
Their problem is they didn't show any gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
Gears of War 5 comes out in September, and they didn't show a single second of gameplay on their stage. What's up with that, you know?
Yeah, really.
Did you get the sense that Gears trailer is fucking pretentious?
Well, which one? The first one.
Yeah, the one where it's got the chick. It's the star of the show standing in front of a mirror, and then all these faces keep like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Did you look at that and get the sense that this is really fucking pretentious?
Yeah, it's like it felt kind of. I don't know. It just felt weird to me, anyway. It felt kind of out of place. I mean, I don't know what the actual like story of the game is or anything. Cause I was assuming that has something to do with like her having like split personalities or some shit like that.
Yeah, one of the heads was Marcus Phoenix that popped up. Like, if you're gonna put Marcus Phoenix in a game where I don't play as Marcus Phoenix, then all I'm gonna be thinking the entire time is, God damn it, I want to play as Marcus Phoenix. You know?
Yeah, the freaking main protagonist of the series.
Yeah, he was the main protagonist of 1, 2, and 3, so...
Oh, what the fuck?
He was the main guy of, like... When you think Gears of War, you think him.
Yeah. He's the face. He's literally the face of the series.
Yeah. And the other characters aren't bad. Like, Dom was a cool character. Fucking Coltrane's funny.
gotta talk about the highlight of the entire E3.
Cyberpunk.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for Cyberpunk. First of all, the trailer was awesome. Second of all, the trailer had Keanu fucking Reeves in it.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves surprises everyone.
And then he
In
came
the
out
trailer,
on stage
then right afterwards, and shows up in the flesh.
to tell, and apparently he's got the second most lines of anyone in the game, which is awesome.
He's one of the main characters as well.
Which I'm all about that. You know, obviously he's got a history with Cyberpunk because he did Johnny Mnemonic and he did The Matrix.
So yeah, he has a background in the genre at least. He's also
And
not to mention, of course, it's Keanu Reeves. So
yeah, and he's one of the biggest actors in the world right now because John Wick is
yeah,
doing extremely well.
really unexpectedly, really. This movie is really took off on the road.
Oh shit! There's a cyber demon.
Oh, yeah, they're yellows.
Die, you son of a bitch! Oh, I didn't get him. I probably got one more shot left of this. Oh, he's dead. You got him. Okay. Jesus. But yeah, he came out on stage and everybody lost their minds. Then he had like this moment where he's like, "This game is breathtaking," and then some guy in the crowd was like, "You're breathtaking," and Keanu, being the awesome, wholesome guy that he is, because from what I gather, the guy's had a lot of bad stuff happen to him in his life, so he just has this desire to make everybody around him happy, you know?
Yeah,
Which is
he's a good dude.
cool of him that he's not letting stuff drag him down. But he's like, "You're all breathtaking." And it's like, oh shit, there's a mastermind too.
Yeah, he spawned 2 Archviles, well, yeah. Oh, look, a Spider Mastermind.
Yeah, I just mentioned that.
Also announced the release date, which is in November, which is surprising.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if it gets pushed back, but I'm excited that there's finally a release date.
Yeah.
They showed off they started their show with Outer Worlds, which don't overlook that one, people. That's going to be a really good RPG.
It's looking good so far.
It's Obsidian, who make really good RPGs. I just killed myself.
KOTOR 2, of course, New Vegas is the big one.
Yeah, they did
They
KOTOR
have
2 and New
a
Vegas,
resume.
both of which are great. KOTOR 2 released unfinished, but it's great. It's a great game. They showed, what else did they show? I'm trying to remember, and it's been a few days, and my brain's just like, ah, you know?
Yeah.